Greetings, friend. Are you tired of getting stuck on hard Sudoku puzzles? It may be because you miss seeing an X, Y wing. I'll give you 5 amazing tips on how to easily spot and solve one of the most popular advanced Sudoku strategies, the Sudoku XY wing, also known as a Y wing. So you can stop getting stuck on puzzles like this. Click below if you want to give this puzzle a go, and with that, it's solving time. Okay, tip number 1 is that X, Y wings are found near the end of the puzzle. So we need to find as many restrictions as possible until you get stuck. So let's look at the ones here. You notice with these two ones, there's only 2 places for a 1 in block 9. So we're going to mark that using Snyder notation. Anytime you have 2 possibilities for a candidate 3x3 block, mark it. If we solve one of these cells, we can solve the other right away. Lets us know where the restrictions are with the ones in that block. Nothing else we can do with the ones. Let's move on to the 2s. Okay, with these 2s, you have 2 places for 2 in block 4, so we'll make Snyder marks right there. And then with the 3s, we can look over and you're going to be able to make a solve. With these 2 3s, coming down columns 7 and 9, and this 3 cutting across, you can solve for 3 here in block 9. And then with this 3, and the 3 in row 3, you have 2 possibilities for a 3 in block 1, and so we'll make some Snyder marks there. Nothing else you can do with the 3s right now. Move on to the 4s, we can do a little bit more solving. Because of these 3 4s, there's only one place to put a 4 in block 7. And then with these 2 4s now, you have Snyder 4s in block 1. And then if you look over in block 6 with these 2 4s, you can put Snyder 4s right there. Nothing else we can mark with the 4s at this time. But with the 5s, we got something else here that you want to see. With these 2 5s and this 5, you have Snyder 5s in block 3. And then with this 5 and this 5 and this 5, you have Snyder 5s in block 7. And you have something pretty cool going on here in block 8. You'll notice this 5 cuts across row 8. This 5 comes down column 4. So there's only 2 possibilities for a 5 right here. But these are a little bit special because they are a pointing pair. Since these 5s are restricted to column 5 here in block 8, we know a 5 cannot be anywhere else outside that block in the column. If you try to put a 5 here or here, then you'd have no place to put a 5 in block 8. So we can use that to further restrict where 5s can go in block 5. And notice that you only have one spot now right here. So you can solve that for a 5 because of this 5, the pointing pair of 5s, and this 5 in block 4. And then we can use that with this 5 and the 5 right here to put Snyder 5s in block 6. Okay, so tip number 2 I have for you is you only want to look for the XY wings after trying all the easy and medium strategies. So these are the ones that are more common and easier to spot, and so you're going to be able to solve them. Creates more restrictions because every solved cell will create more restriction in the puzzle, and you got to reduce the possibilities as much as possible to get to the spot we need an XY wing. And I do cover all the strategies I'm showing you right now up until we get stuck in my free Sudoku solving guide. So if we look at the 6s, these 2 6s and this 6, you can solve for 6 in block 7. And then with these 2 6s and this 6, solve in block 9. With these 2 6s and this 6, solve in block 3. And with these 2 and this 6, you can solve in block 2. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6s all looking in block 5. So you know with certainty you can solve it because there's only going to be one possibility remaining. And we've covered all of the 6s. All right, move on to the 7s. And there's only 2 possibilities for 7 in block 1. And then in block 9 with these 2 7s, we only have 2 possibilities for 7 right there. Okay, nothing else you can do with the 7s right now. Let's move on to the 8s. You might see with this 8 in block 9, this 8 in row 2, you have a nice pointing pair of 8s here in block 3. So they point down and they can't be here or here anymore. And they can't be here because of this 8. So you have Snyder 8s in block 6. And then we can do this again with this 8 cutting across row 9. You have a pointing pair of 8s in block 7. And with this 8, now you can put Snyder 8s here in block 8. Awesome. And then with the 9s, you'll see with this 9 and this 9, Snyder 9s in block 2. And then with this 9 coming down, you have a pointing pair of 9s here in block 9 to go with this 9. And you actually solve for 9 right here, displacing that Snyder 4. Awesome. And now we've gone through all the digits 1 through 9. And this is a bonus tip for you. If you made any solves, you want to go through the digits again to see if there's any other restrictions, if you created more restrictions. And so we did create a couple more restrictions with this 2 right here, cutting across. There's only 2 possibilities for a 2 in block 9 now. And with the 4s, there's only 2 possibilities for a 4 in block 5. So we can mark those. And here we are stuck with traditional methods. This is as far as you're going to get. I want to thank you, Sulfur, for this wonderful puzzle. It's perfect for teaching X, Y wings because it gets you to a spot where you have to find when to move forward. And before I reveal my third tip on what to do next, I want you to know that Sulfur also created all the puzzles for my latest rewards puzzle pack. Join the Smarty Party and you'll get to solve 5 other puzzles just as amazing as this. Plus, I'll send you a new pack each month. The real value is you get to sharpen your mind while learning advanced strategies in a fun and exciting way. Did you know that solving Sudoku puzzles helps build your brain's resilience to damage? Click on the pinned comment to join the Smarty Party now, because you want to keep a sharp mind, right? All right, my third tip and what you need to know about XY wings is they're comprised entirely of buy value cells. And so in order to find one, we got to find all the buy value cells that are currently in this puzzle. So buy value means there's only 2 candidates remaining. If you look up here in row 1, column 1, you can see can't be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or a 7. So this is a nice 8, 9 buy value cell. And if you look right here, this can't be a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or a 9. So that's a nice 1, 8. Buy value cell. If you look in this cell, can't be a 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, or a 9. So this is a 1, 4 BVC. And then if we go over here in the block 6, this cell cannot be a 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 because of the pointing pair of 8s, or a 9. So this is a 2, 7. Buy value cell. You got something really cool going on here in block 9. You see how there's 2 marks in each cell, but none of them are identical. You know, it's a 2, 9, a 7, 9, a 1, 7, 1, 2. These are actually all buy value cells. Whenever you see this situation, you've basically found a naked quad, but it's a naked quad of all buy value cells. And you can see if you check out the restrictions, you know, this will only be a 1, 2. That will only be a 1, 7. This will only be a 7, 9. That will only be a 2, 9. If you spot that, sometimes with 3 cells, you'll see this. It's going to be a naked triple. And with 2 cells, of course, you can find yourself a hidden pair or a naked pair. All right, and we have one other buy value cell. This is a very critical cell right here. And you notice that it can't be a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or an 8. So this is going to be a 1, 9 buy value cell. So now we found all the buy value cells. And tip number 4 is you want to look for 3 paired possibilities of 3 candidates where 2 of the cells see the third one. That is a definition of an XY wing. And I'm going to tell you, this cell right here is very important. If we can solve this cell, then you're going to be able to make some more progress in the puzzle. And so you're going to look at all these buy value cells. I'll kind of highlight them for you and see if you can find an XY wing. Well, I'll give you a few seconds. Okay, 3 paired possibilities, 3 candidates. 2 of the cells have to see the third one. All right, and I'll give you a hint. There's actually 2 different XY wings that you could find right now, and I'll show you both of them. Okay, so the first one here is you want to look at this cell right there. You notice this is a 1 or a 2. In the row, it sees this cell, which is a 1 or a 9. So it shares one candidate and it adds an additional candidate, a 9. Now, is there a third cell, and I'll make that blue. Is there a third cell that sees one of these and it has the other paired possibility, a 2 and a 9? Sure enough, right here. So what you have is you have all three paired possibilities of the digits 1, 2, and 9. You got a 1, 2 right here, a 1, 9 right there, and a 2, 9 right there. One of the cells sees the other two. And so if this is a 1, this cell has to be a 9. If this is a 1, 2, then this cell has to be a 9. So no matter what the orange cell is, one of these blues has to contain a 9. That's an XY wing, also known as a Y wing. This is beautiful what Sulfur did, because now you can make some eliminations with it. And this is my fifth and final tip. XY wings, the eliminations are a little different whether you find them in 2 or 3 blocks. So if this 2, 9 was up here, you'd have the 3 different paired possibilities in 3 blocks. Here, here, and here. And you can only make one elimination. You can eliminate a cell right there where these 2 would see it. Since you have 2 of the 3 candidates in a block, so limited to 2 blocks, we can make some more eliminations. You can eliminate a 9 from both of these cells, and you can eliminate 9 from these 3 cells. Since there's digits already right here, and that does not contain a 9, you're not making any eliminations right here. But right here, this now, instead of being a 1, 5, 8, 9, this can only be a 1, 5, or an 8, because you have the 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 in the block. And then this cell now can't be a 5 or a 9 because of the XY wing. This is just a 1 or an 8. So you made another bi-value cell here in the green cell. Nice, but we're not done. If you remember, I said there's 2 XY wings you need to find. So congratulations if you found this XY wing. That was a really good one and very powerful for us. The second one will also allow us to make an elimination right here. Check out this cell. That's an 8, 9. It sees this cell, which is a 1, 8. So it has a digit in common, an 8, and it adds an additional digit, a 1. So now you need to find a 1, 9 that sees one of these 2 cells. And sure enough, you come down here, and we're going to be able to use that 1, 9 again. Okay, because we have all 3 paired possibilities of the digits 1, 8, and 9. One of the cells, the 8, 9, sees these 2. So we know that if this is an 8, that has to be a 1. If this is a 9, that has to be a 1. So we can remove a 1 from any cell that sees both of these. Okay, like I said, since they're the XY wings in 2 blocks, we can make up to the eliminations all right here and here. I'd say up to 6, but it's really going to be 4 or 5. Because right here, this now could have been a 1, 7, 8, 9. Now it can only be a 7 or a 9 because we're going to eliminate the 1. But you come over here, and you'll notice that you can remove the 1 from this cell, and we're going to be able to solve it. So using both XY wings, you're able to solve this cell for an 8. And this is so beautiful. In fact, you can make more than one solve here, because by eliminating the 1 right there, and the fact the 1 can't be here because of this 1, you can actually solve this cell now for a 1. Awesome, awesome. I love how Sulfur did this. And every puzzle in the reward puzzle pack that Sulfur made has beautiful logic like this. Now, let's see how far we can get before we get stuck again. We're going to remove all these colors, and we're going to see what this solving did for us. Okay, since you got the 8 there, you can remove the 8 from this cell, and you can remove the 1. So this is going to be a 5, and that's going to be your 9. Awesome. And then with this 1, that's going to be a 2. That's going to be a 9. That's going to be a 7. And this is going to be a 1 right there. Nice. You know, notice with this 5, you can displace the Snyder 5 and solve this for a 5. And now it might be a little hard to figure out where to go next. It's not so easy to see. However, this is the tip for you. You want to now look for those bi-value cells because they present a one-step restriction, which means if you can eliminate one of those candidates, you can immediately solve the cell because there's only one step away from being solved. So check out this 8 right here. It sees this cell. So now you can eliminate the 8 and solve that cell for a 1. Awesome. And if you kind of follow this heavy house, which is, I call it a row column or block that's got more than 5 or more digits in it, then you can see that all you need left is a 2, 3, or 9. And since you have the 3 and the 9 right there, you can actually solve this cell now for a 2, which gives you a nice 3, 9 right there. But we're not done. Like I said, look for those BVCs. Because you have a 1 right here, now we can eliminate the 1 from this cell and solve it for a 4, which is going to allow you to displace the Snyder 4, solve this cell for the 4, displace the Snyder 3. Awesome. And solve this now for a 9. What else can we do with these 4s? With these two 4s and these two 4s, you can solve for 4 right there. And can we continue on with the 4s? Sure enough, because with these two 4s and these two, you solve for 4 right there. Or you could have just displaced that Snyder 4. But we got all the 4s knocked out. Now you want to look across row 6. This is kind of where we ended up. Where can a 7 go? Well, it can't be here because of this 7. And it can't be here because of that 7. So you know you can solve this cell now for a 7. Displacing that Snyder 7. And you solve that cell for a 7. And then we just have an 8 or 9 left here. Well, because of this 9, that's got to be the 8. And that's got to be your 9. Awesome. And now we can displace this Snyder 9 and solve this cell for a 9. Now, what else can you do? Well, with this 8, you can displace this Snyder 8 and solve this cell for an 8. Great. And then you can see right here, you only have a full house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Just need a 7 right there, which allows you to solve this cell now for a 2. Awesome. And you know, with this 2 and this 2, you can solve for a 2 right here. And then we can make some more solves. You just need a 1 or a 2 here across row 7. Since we just saw the 2, that's got to be a 2. And that's going to be your 1. And with these two ones, you can solve for a 1 right there. Looking nice. And all you have left is a 2 or a 5. And with this 2, that's got to be your 2, displacing that Snyder 5, allowing you to solve for a 5 right here. And what's left now is a 7 and an 8 right there. I don't see how to solve that just yet, but we're probably going to be able to very soon. All right, with these two ones, and you got this one here, you can solve for a 1 right there and then solve for a 1 right there. Only thing left in row 6 is an 8. Awesome. Displacing the Snyder 8. Always want to try to displace those marks whenever you can. And then you have a 3 and a 9 here. Pull that 9 down. That'll be your 9. That'll be your 3. Great. I don't see a 3 in block 2. So here's your 3 and here is your 2. Just using some simple cross hatching here to continue on solving. And so this 7 I don't see there. So there's your 7. Disambiguating the 8, 7 in block 6. Awesome. Look at here. It's always easier to look inside the block. I don't see a 3 in block 5. So that's got to be your 3. And then I don't see a 3 here in block 4. But this 3 will allow me to solve this for 3 and our last digit for an 8. Now see if you can spot the XY wing in this next video. Thank you so much for watching.